Guys, good to see you again.
Yep.
Welcome back, guys, ladies and gents.
And you too. I'm talking to the camera, by the way.
Get it? YouTube?
Yeah, I was like,
YouTube.
I was hung up on that for a
That was a
second.
horrible
No,
joke.
so
It was.
yeah, bad play of words. No, so when's the last time I actually saw you guys? Because I was away this weekend on our usual recording
Last
day.
Monday.
Was
it
it last Monday?
Yeah.
I think so.
It was
Could have
last
been.
Monday.
It could be.
Oh.
Before he went and tried to catch the Rona
Once again.
once again.
Once again.
And one more time, I will be doing this weekend.
God. If you guys don't cannot hear from us in the probably next 3 weeks, because Juans has been quarantining himself because he's gonna be flying on an airport and flying back. So
You mean on an airplane? Not an airport. The airport doesn't fly.
flying into not the airport, you know.
So I'm gonna be flying Spirit.
Oh, you fucked up. You got me fucked up. You ain't going in this house.
Why did you pick like the worst airline
I didn't pick the airline.
possible?
It was just
Who picked the
the
airline?
price chose the airline.
Pero usted rico.
Who? I'm sorry. Who picked the airline? Do we got a little tea out here coming? Like, what's going on?
No.
No tea.
No, yo, his boyfriend picked the airline.
No tea. You sure you don't want no tea? You guys want no tea?
Nah, chill. No, it was.
You know,
it was
there's
the
like,
cheapest flight.
There's no boundaries here, Juan.
I know.
We'll talk about anything. We'll expose
And anyone.
It was the
everybody.
cheapest flights. It was $75.
That's too expensive.
Yeah.
To catch the Rona? Too expensive.
Not worth it.
Not
$25. I'm there. On money. $75.
I risk my life for it.
Yo, imagine a cruise like for like $25 4 nights. I'll do it.
No, that makes no
it depends.
financial sense to the company.
Well, I
Did-
mean,
were
if
you
they're
not-
about to go bankrupt.
Were you not alive like back in April, March when everything happened? Like the cruises were that cheap?
Yeah, because then nobody was gonna book, and if they were booking, it's gonna be for dates that are gonna get canceled anyway.
Well, if it's 20, maybe up to.
Hey, I'll tell you, I
$20.
lost a flight at the beginning of quarantine.
I remember.
I was gonna go to
That's her
Atlanta.
Well, we lost a trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were gonna go to freaking the Keys. The weekend, everything shut down.
We were going to have a romantic weekend.
beach
Candlelight.
beachfront.
Beachfront. Just the three of us. Don't
Rose
get any
petals and
ideas.
everything. Fuck that. Rose petals and everything.
Red
Full rubs.
And some, bubbly.
Some
Some bubbly
bubbly.
out there.
As you both drink.
Jesus, you almost spit that back out. Dude.
I almost did.
But yeah, so I'm flying out to Colorado. I was just in Genie Springs
Oh, nice.
in northern Florida. It was nice.
You know feces carry corona. And people pee and poo in those waters. Just so you're aware.
That's disgusting.
That's why I was.
Let's go look at your Instagram and see what you could possibly have.
I jumped right into all of it. Just
You probably swallowed a little bit of it. Like, think about it. If you go to a
definitely
public pool,
did not swallow.
Spitters are quitters,
In
on
the context of I did not drink spring water,
Okay.
quote unquote,
How do you know?
because.
Maybe someone got in your lip and you were like,
You did, like, definitely. Like,
Well,
it's
I mean, if it's like
impossible.
that,
Do you
I
still
maybe
drink
drank a
some?
droplet.
A drop.
maybe
Maybe
five.
no,
droplets.
couple more. I mean, think about all the water that you can hold in your lip. It's a lot of water.
How big do you think my lips and how hollow do you think my lips are? It's
No,
not
it's
just
just-
hold the water.
They absorb.
They absorb. Yeah, this water stays there. Have you not jumped in the pool?
You're telling me you've never drank water in a pool? Accidentally, not on purpose.
Yes, accidentally when
Okay.
I like.
Weren't you
almost
like monkey
drown?
jumping off a rope into
You
a
jumped
lake?
up a fucking rope, like, head first into the water.
It was not head at first. I landed on my feet.
Whatever.
So, regardless. So he has the Rona.
And we're sitting here comfortably,
Right.
sharing drinks.
So if you don't,
Well, we're
don't
not
hear from
sharing
us,
drinks.
if you don't hear from us in the next couple of weeks,
They've quarantined me, and it's
just,
now
just
become
look for him. Just like
two Juans and a mic.
Nico,
I don't like
What
that,
have
man.
you been up to for the past week?
Well, I think I got an eye infection, so now I'm wearing my glasses in case you are not watching the video.
If
So
you thought
see,
he looked
he-
uglier before,
he's-
look at him now.
He has more infection than I do right now.
Yeah, but mine's not.
Just kidding. Oh God, I'm kidding.
Mine is not as contagious. It's just a simple eye infection.
This guy's trying to kill us.
I just gotta put drops in my eye. I'm gonna wear my glasses for a whole week. I'm gonna throw away my old contacts, and I should be good. And I should be all right. I'll be uglier than I normally am.
Is it pink because of the stink?
No, it's not. See, I already told you why it's pink, motherfucker.
You said no boundaries.
I rubbed it a lot because it was bothering me,
Let's
and I
just
ended
say he
up
put his face.
chafing.
Shouldn't have put his face. You know, like
I like.
be between some
He
ass.
farted
cheeks.
on his pillow and forgot and went to sleep.
You know, it's,
He was trying to muffle the sound.
I was actually scratching my asshole, and then I scratched my eye right after.
Okay,
so
so there you go.
That's what happened.
There's that.
Yeah.
And how about you, Sass? How'd you spend your week?
So much that I did, man. You know, work.
Tugged it.
Oh man, yeah, no.
Worked on your
that's
tugging
joke.
techniques?
Yeah. No, I mean I've been hitting the gym. Now the gym requires us to like wear a face mask even when we're working out. So it's a little bit tougher, but safer. Yeah. So I'm not contagion anyone, or I'm not getting contaminated by people.
You could just say infected.
Infected, yeah. Well, infected sounds like kind of like like zombies, like
Well, that's what it
It's
is.
like you're dirty.
you know.
You like it dirty?
No, I said like you're
Oh.
dirty.
You think he's dirty? Oh, you
Oh
want
my
to?
God.
Whoa. Boys, he's single for now.
Wink, wink. Who's out there? Who's out there?
Y'all know how to get me, just crust.
That dick crust.
That's disgusting.
Just make sure that.
Crust and dicks.
Oh man, that was too funny. No, and I actually so I have Hulu, right? And I started watching again like Ghost Adventures because I like ghost stuff. You know, like seeing. I think they're real. I know they're real because there's one in my house. You know, it's a little girl.
Oh my God, yo, when you guys shut the hell up. Yo, who's the one that saw the little girl in the house?
Me.
Yo, when you told me that story, I actually got like goosebumps.
It's a scary
Cause
Bro, it's
story.
crazy.
It sounded so
Yeah.
scary.
And the show actually, they have like cameras and they have this little microphone
I'll
thing
tell this story later.
that tells like it, because ghosts apparently they absorb energy from like electronics and they have a lot of energy, you know, absorbed. They can manifest themselves like moving stuff or like touching people or even talking with like a specific machine. And it's crazy, like the type of stuff they do, because they go to like Civil War houses, hospitals. They go to like old psych hospitals where like they did shit to like people back in like the 40s and the 30s.
Places where a lot of people have died.
Yeah.
And there's a possibility of encountering a spirit.
Paranormal activity.
And it's crazy because I mean I'm into that shit. Hey, if I run into a ghost, I'm like, what's up?
Hey,
man?
I believe in it.
Are you scared of it?
So, I think to a certain extent, I'd be... If I watch something related to the subject at night, I'll probably have a little harder time falling asleep than on a regular basis. But I can't say I've experienced something where I've been like... Where I feel like I've been touched or that I'm being watched or anything like that.
Never been touched?
No, by a ghost. Think about this. What if in an alternate universe, someone gets close to a ghost, like they're like man or woman or man or man, whatever, whatever you guys like, whatever you're into, you know.
So are you saying get close like in a romantic way?
They're like, they're able to communicate with each other, like.
So like the movie Ghost.
When they're...
Well, no, because this is a ghost that you
pottery.
can't really see. Well, I guess ghosts you can't really see in a movie.
What are you doing? I don't know.
I'm reenacting from...
Didn't
the
Casper
movie
fall in love with the little girl too in that?
Yeah,
And
but
Casper?
she could see Casper, because Casper would go like in and out.
How about the sixth...
Get it?
The
Get it?
Sixth Sense.
I see that.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't remember that movie that well, so I'm not.
Me neither.
I'm
That's
like-
all I remember.
Only the kid was able to see.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but I
Okay.
remember the end.
Do you
I mean,
believe-
if you spoil a 20-year-old movie, then I'm sorry.
if you haven't watched it by now, then you were probably not gonna watch
Do
it.
you think that
He's dead, by the way.
I was trying to avoid that.
Do you think that there are people that can see ghosts?
I mean, Nico saw one.
True. Is there a difference between a ghost or an apparition, or is it just different words?
I feel
Are they
just different
synonymous?
wording, but
I
I,
think it's
I
different
feel like the
wording.
apparition could probably be like more.
It's a manifestation of the ghost. I think that's what.
Yeah, I
it is.
feel like
Yeah.
a ghost is more like a not a
A
ghoul.
goop,
A ghoul.
A ghoul.
a gabagool.
The gabagooba.
The ghoul.
If it's not on the side, it's on the back.
If it's on top, I send it back.
Office talk.
Anyway, you were saying.
So I think a ghost kind of gives that connotation that it's something scary, it's something sinister,
Not always.
like
But
like a demon or something.
Those are
But-
different, though. I think
yeah,
demons and ghosts are two separate things, in my opinion. Actually, no. I just contradicted myself in my
A ghost
head.
could be a demon.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
why I said I just contradicted myself in
When
my
I
head.
was little, I used to be petrified of like, you know how like the picture, like the devil with like horns and like have minotaur, and just like shirtless with like all red. I would be like afraid, like in the dark, like in a like hallway, like a dark hallway, like is this motherfucker around?
Wait, so are you afraid of ghosts?
No, but
Are
when
you
I was
afraid
little,
of demonic stuff?
no. If I gotta go, I gotta go.
What do you mean? If
You know,
guys
like
gotta-
Paranormal Activity. Like I think
Yeah.
it was like the second or the third one, where like the fucking thing just dragged the girl all the way to the fucking like basement.
Yeah.
Hey, if I gotta go, I gotta
Spoiler
go.
alerts.
Yo, what happens? Have you guys ever? You know how in the Paranormal Activities everything happened around like 2 or 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever wondered if when you wake up at 2 or 3 a.m.
Every time
If
I wake up, I
something
turn
has
it in.
happened-
There is
That woke you up?
Yeah, there is a theory amongst the people who do this stuff. That apparently the activity, like ghost activity, is more predominant at around those times.
Yeah.
I think it's between
And usually when you wake up around that time, it's because like they're either like looking at you or like
between like
something's
2 and
happening.
4,
Like,
I think it is.
and funny you say that. Like, when was it? Like 2-3 days ago. Like I woke up like at 2. I was like, oh, it's 2. Oh, it's the demonic time. All right, let me go to sleep.
You're a psychopath.
I'm fucking with this shit tonight.
I'm just kidding. I do the same thing. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, shit. It's
I mean, 'cause-
I'm like, what fucking ghost just woke me up? I'm just gonna go back to sleep.
Because at the end of the day, like, what can you really do, right?
I try to talk to her. Like the little girl and I are homies. And that's what I think, at least. And
All right.
I'll tell you guys the story.
How about
right?
you share it? Yeah.
All right. So, little background, a little bit embarrassing because I'm an adult.
It goes back to when he wet his bed.
No. So my brother and I, when we first moved to this house where we currently live, right?
Nico, we already talked about this. We were not sleeping in the same room. Because you were playing video games in my room. You were like,
Okay,
oh, I don't want to wake you
hold
up.
on, no, but the bunk bed was
It
still
was there. The bunk bed was
That's-
there.
and
but
that's
no
all
one
I'm-
was
that's
sleeping in the
all-
bunk
that's
bed.
all I'm
Oh,
getting
okay,
at.
I was
That's all I'm
because
getting
no
at.
one was sleeping in the no
You just
bunk
didn't
bed.
want people to know that we shared a room.
No,
until
that's
we were,
fine
like,
because anyone does it.
24.
We weren't 24. We were like, I was like 21, 22.
I was 23.
Not 24. Anyways,
Anyways,
carry on.
I digress. So, I don't remember what day of the week it was. I was sitting down playing PlayStation. I was playing FIFA. I remember it very well, right?
Oh, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what FIFA it was. 18?
No, I think it was like 2016, 2017.
All right. I don't remember which one it was, but it was FIFA. That's all I remember. I wasn't wearing glasses before people start saying, oh, it could have been like a reflection. I wasn't wearing glasses. My parents' room was like at the end of the hall. Next to the room is my room, or the room where I was at. And the room directly across from us, that's the bathroom. And the room to the left was and what is my room now. It used to be my sister's
We'll
room.
leave a blueprint of the house in the comments below. You know,
just so you
guys
get
can
so you
see.
get the idea, right? Anyway, so I'm playing, and my brother's sleeping right behind me. I have a view of the TV in front of me, and slightly to the left, you can see the door. As I'm playing,
By the way, just so they have a little bit of extra context, it's like a little narrow hallway that leads to all the rooms.
oh, there you go. That's what I was getting at when I gave the explanation I did.
Yeah.
Out of the corner of my eye, I see this this black hair figure. So now, at first, I thought it was my sister, right? Like, because my sister is a short, chubby girl, I love you, Aleja. With long black hair, right? That's my sister's description.
You could have just said a short, black-haired woman.
I just have to get specific. So I'm sitting here and I'm playing, and out of the corner of my eye, I can clearly see a figure that fit my sister's description, peeking at me through the door. Like, you know how you lean over the door and you're looking at somebody? And I'm playing, so I pause the game and I look over and I'm like, Aleja? And there's nobody there.
Keep in mind, at this point, my sister was not living with us anymore.
So I unpaused the game and I kept playing. I was like, I'm going crazy. I just imagined things, right?
Oh my God.
So I continue to play and I see it again. And so I paused the game again. And this time I said, okay, I'm going fucking crazy. So I get up, I walk outside, I look in the room and I'm like, Aleja, there's nobody there.
Why the hell am I here?
And I'm like, whatever. So I'm trying to just say nothing's going on, you know. So I go back to the room and I keep playing. But this time, when I see it one more time, instead of turning around, I pause the game. And I decided to try to focus. You know how you can look out of the butt of your eye? Out of the corner of your eye? And you can try to focus on whatever it is without actually looking at it?
So just kind of like... Okay, I know what you mean.
Like focusing not on what's in front of you, but what's on the side without moving your eyes. Right? I know, it's a weird concept.
Yeah,
If
you lost me there.
This,
you lost me there without moving your eyes. I'm like,
you
what?
are a reptile.
Anyway, so
he's probably a mosquito. He has like, like mosquitoes have like 360 view. Yeah, that's pretty. He goes like. Bzzz.
So this time I actually focused on the image that's at the door because I'm like, either my sister came home and she's trying to play a prank and she's trying to scare me, because since I was little I've been a scaredy cat, right? So I was like, they're probably trying to prank me, right? So I try to focus on this figure, and then I realize that this figure's not chubby, and it's not an adult. And that's the reason why I mentioned the description. And I couldn't see its face, or her face, let's say. All I could see was the dark hair, almost like the Grudge girl. Like, literally, almost like the girl from The Grudge, right? So, this moment when I see this, I try to look at it, but it's gone. Like, as soon as I turn my view on, it's gone, right? So, I freak out, and I wake my brother. I'm like, Sebas, bro, there's a fucking ghost in the house. There's a fucking ghost in the house.
I'm like already I'm like on my third, fourth dream of the night. I was right in the sweet spot, and this man wakes me up telling me like, there's a fucking ghost in the house.
Dude, it was scary. Like, to this day, I get the chills talking about the story, because it was something different, right? I don't want to say that I was so much scared, but I was scared. But I did one thing when I was alone in the house one time, and the lights were off. I started walking around my house talking to her.
You the Ouija board.
No, I didn't bring out a Ouija board.
Yo, I would never.
I walked out here and I said, hey, little girl, I don't know who you are, but I respect the fact that you're in my house. Let's be buddies. You don't mess with me, I don't mess with you, right? But if you need something, let me know. And I don't think I've seen her since.
And then your phone said self-destruct.
No, that's pretty much all that's happened. Other people have seen other things in my house, or
in this house.
Yeah, like my parents. Why don't get scared? She won't do anything.
Right now, I'm literally looking at the corner of every
you
wall.
probably slept with her like on that couch.
That's true. She's probably laid down with you because you're so cute.
Is this why I wake up at 3
Stroking
in the
that
morning
beard.
Probably.
I mean, I come out here and I try to stare at the shadows when there's like no lights, because I'm like, I wonder if she's standing there or if she's around.
I wonder if under close examination we've ever caught something on the video.
I doubt it. They're shy.
I don't think so.
They're shy.
Like an orb.
Let me take a break real quick, and I think this is a good spot to plug in our Anchor ad. There you go.
And we're back.
All right, yeah. So that was the experience. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say thank you.
Thank you. We got to thank our sponsor.
Thank you, Anchor.
They don't care about us.
Hey. Have you guys noticed in our Spotify they actually say this episode is sponsored by Anchor now?
No, I have not.
Like on the description, it'll say right at the end.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing great. We're
If
doing
you haven't
things.
checked out Anchor, go check it out.
Yeah.
We just said that. But yeah, that was the story of the little girl ghost that resides in my house.
Have you guys, besides that, had any other paranormal stories?
I've been paralyzed before. Like, you know, when you wake up, you're like,
Oh, you've suffered that?
I can't move. Yeah.
I've never
What
suffered
is
that in my
What
life.
is that term?
Sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah. Like,
No way.
one time I just woke up, I was like,
Really?
I've never had that
I've
happen.
like,
always
what's
thought it
going
was
on?
fake. Like,
and I was like, you know what? Let me just go back to the scene.
I don't want to judge, but I always thought that was something that people just made up, and they were like, "Oh yeah, no, I couldn't move," and I was like, "How the fuck can you not move?"
Honestly, like when it happened to me, I didn't know what it was until like years later. I was like, wait, hold up, that's happened to me.
That's never
Yo,
happened.
the only time that something in the realm of that has happened to me is like when I sleep with my arm like crossed or something.
Oh,
when
that-
your
yeah.
arm fell asleep. That's totally not.
In a sense, it's paralyzed because I don't feel it. I'll be smacking it,
That's totally.
but I don't feel anything.
Not what this is.
I
Watson.
know.
No.
Obviously, I know.
Nope. I've had both.
I
It's
was-
not the same
I
thing.
was
I've
trying to-
I experienced both of those.
All right,
and
we
they're
shouldn't
not-
be this mean. We're excluding him. He wants to feel
Yeah,
included.
you want to be part
Yeah.
of it.
Once is not used to not.
I
Being
mean,
included.
he slept with the girl here. I'm sure she probably caressed his
That
face
is
or
true.
something. She's like, "Oh my god."
He's just every time he sleeps here, he's like drunk off his ass. So
Yeah.
that's why he doesn't remember.
Thank God.
He's probably had conversations with her.
I'm sure.
Like, how many
I mean,
beers did you have tonight?
I mean, I do talk in my sleep. Maybe she's responded and I just didn't respond.
Probably.
That's true. She knows who to mess with.
Shut the fuck up. Don't you fucking get close to me, little girl.
No, hey,
don't
whoa,
be
whoa, whoa.
mean
I'm sorry,
to
I'm
her.
sorry,
Don't
I'm
be
sorry.
mean
I'm
to
sorry.
our guest.
I
Okay.
apologize.
Technically, we are her guests.
Exactly.
What if she was... I don't want to get into it now.
Go,
Yo.
go, yeah, go ahead and say it.
I was going to say, yo, what if she was killed here? Like, many years ago.
Yeah, that's usually what happens. Is ghosts technically are people who can't cross over.
Yo, what
because
if she
of
takes
something.
the form of the teddy bear that my niece left?
Oh,
That's
no, don't
interesting.
start with that.
Annabelle.
Yo, that's interesting.
Chucky.
Nah.
All the doll.
No, well,
all the
Chucky, he
doll
did like a
things.
ritual to get into the child. No, the
Yeah, but
child's
that
play.
was a
But
demon.
like Annabelle.
Yeah, well,
no, it was a serial killer.
We just well, yeah, Chucky was a serial killer.
Annabelle actually would like the spirit of the demonic thing, whatever it was.
That was a demon.
Went into like
That
the
porcelain
belt.
doll.
See,
Into-
that I'm scared of.
yeah, that's some
Like
crazy shit.
demons and like demonic
Like
stuff.
Chucky, I feel like I can handle Chucky. You know, I'll pick him up, throw him in the fucking like fire or something. I feel like I can handle them.
Has it ever been established though that do they have superhuman strength?
I don't think so.
By the principle of the ant, though, like if you think about it, wouldn't it make sense that Chucky is actually stronger than a grown ass man? You know how
Well, I
an
mean,
ant can
if-
lift.
I'm sorry. If, like...
Wait, no, my.
No, because
my
if not, he
principles
would
are
have thrown
wrong.
people away.
That's
Like he wouldn't thrown people like from like the house all the way somewhere.
But
like,
some people, he could have a grown man's strength.
do you see
No?
my size?
I know.
I
but-
think I'm bigger than grown man.
yeah, but he had a knife.
and
He's also almost invincible because he's a doll.
and he has like little fucking limbs.
So you're gonna like bite him off or something?
I'll rip him off. I mean, how far can he really swing the knife?
That is true. Like,
It's like-
how strong is Chucky? That's I'm gonna have to do some research on this. There's got to be people
No,
who
but-
have put some thought into this.
I mean, clearly, they are possessed by something demonic.
No, but Chucky was. So if you look at the original Chucky
Have you ever
story,
watched the movie?
yeah, I know.
My parents wouldn't allow me to watch those movies back in the day.
So what happened was
Mummy.
this robber, right? It was Christmas time. This child's play doll was like the big thing, right?
By
And
the
he
way-
stole something. He stole like this gem, like this magical gem, and then he was running away from the cops. And
An
he
amulet.
amulet. There you go. And he kind of just set like the writing around the amulet, and his spirit.
He
went-
got shot. Did he get shot? And then he
Some-
did that.
something
And
like that,
His
yeah.
body. Anyways,
He just transferred spirit into the doll.
that's all Child's Play is. Annabelle's a different story.
Annabelle, yeah. Annabelle was like she was given permission to go into the doll, so she can manifest herself. because people are like, "Oh my god, she just asked if she can take over the fucking doll," and we're like, "Yeah, of course."
Let
go
me guess, they
ahead."
did that with
They
the
were
Ouija
playing with
board.
the Ouija board. Yeah, that's what.
No, I don't think so.
Because I haven't seen the whole Annabelle. I like scary movies, but if you tell me to go and visit, I would probably go visit the doll. I'm a masochist, so even though it's scary, I try to like push myself and do that sort of stuff. So I'm scared, but I'm not scared because
No,
I like
I would do
to
it.
conquer my fears.
You need
I
to
would
go
do
to
it.
New Orleans to do a ghost tour.
Yeah,
I
one.
love ghost tours. We did the one in St. Augustine, the one for the old jail. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
It was interesting too.
I wanted
I like
to
the
go to
anecdotes.
the lighthouse in St.
wanna
Augustine.
go to
Is
the
like
lighthouse.
one of the most haunted places in like the States, supposedly.
Supposedly,
I want to go there.
I want to go there too.
That's some scary stuff.
Some crazy stuff.
So we're getting a Ouija board next week.
Yeah, fuck that.
No, we're not.
That is one thing I'm never.
Yeah,
messing
no,
with.
I wouldn't mess with that shit
No,
either.
no,
Like it
screw
could
that.
be fake and all, but you know what? Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, no.
I believe in that way too much to mess around.
I mean, I don't want
the
to open a
spirit realm.
portal to like.
Hell,
Yeah. Although I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going there anyways, but still, like, it can wait. Like, it can wait for me.
yeah. There's no rush.
There's-
you
yeah.
know, we can take it easy, nice and slow. How about when you say what is it that you say against the mirror?
Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary.
Bloody
Have you ever
Mary.
done that?
No.
To this day, as an adult, I'm afraid to do it.
I think I did it once. I was like, what's gonna happen? Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary.
I think you gotta pronounce it right though.
You son of a bitch.
I'm sorry.
You fuck you.
That was a good one.
Fuck
That was a
you.
really good one. He might be right though.
I'm sorry.
I said Bloody Mary.
How about
Yo,
Beetlejuice?
I was just thinking about, like,
is there
Beetlejuice.
something like that in Spanish where you say something?
La Llorona.
Yo soy feo, yo soy feo, yo soy feo.
I don't know. I'm not. I know some of the like Spanish. I guess you could call it the scary folklore like stories,
Yeah.
like La Llorona.
Which is, I know they made a movie about it in English.
I think it's.
Yeah, I
but I
think
think
so
it's
too.
called La Llorona. I
Oh,
think
yeah,
people.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think generally people know
No,
who La Llorona is.
Yeah.
I wonder how that all
El
started.
Chupacabras. How it all
Is there
started.
more?
There's a whole. I used to have a book when I was little, so that's why I'm trying to remember most of them. I used to have a book
Bigfoot.
about
Hmm?
Bigfoot.
That's an English one.
But it's Bigfoot.
The abominable Yeti?
Snowman.
Snowman.
Well, it's a Yeti.
Well,
I
it's
think
a
It
it
is,
is.
it is the
Yeti.
Yeti.
I don't.
Mike's.
I don't think Bigfoot is a scary one though. I think it's just a mystery. It's like Nessie.
I want to see Nessie.
Dude, I think all of that is a hoax.
No, I want to
You
go
think
to
so?
like Transylvania. I'm
Vampire
pretty sure,
Dracula?
Yeah.
Transylvania?
Yeah, I fucked it up. I'm sorry. Like, whatever.
No, you started right. You started
Judge
right.
me. Fucking judge me. Jesus.
You started
But-
in English and ended in Spanish.
Yeah.
Transylvania.
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 Transylvania. Transylville. Whatever.
Transylvania.
Transylville. Let's go.
You want to go see some trance?
But I want to go to those castles. Yeah, like I'm sure there's a lot of history between, like behind them, and I'm sure they're hunted too.
Well, the stories come from somewhere, right?
I want to see Frankenstein.
And there, you know, Frankenstein was a doctor, right? I want to make this distinction before we move any farther along.
I knew something like that, but I fucked up. I thought Frankenstein was the Franken.
The monster has no name. It's
Okay.
just the monster.
So yeah,
Frankenstein
so
is the doctor.
I had it mixed up. I had
Who
it mixed
created
up.
the monster?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah. So and a lot of people make that mistake. They
Yeah.
call the monster Frankenstein.
I knew that. I just wasn't sure if it was like the doctor that didn't have a name or the thing that didn't have a name. But it's the thing that didn't have a
This is
name.
the thing because it was made out of a bunch of decomposed bodies. He smelled like shit
I'm sure.
because it was bodies.
Yeah.
That's what the story says.
But that'd be cool. Well, like Van Helsing time, you know, like
Van
Hunt-
Helsing.
Van Helsing. That's what I fucking said.
I was just repeating.
Yeah,
what
have you guys
said.
seen the movie Constantine?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good
Great
movie.
That's a pretty good movie.
I would want to fight demons. Like,
Oh, yeah, I
that'd
would.
be awesome.
Buffy.
Yo, but that would be scary. Like seeing, like I'm just quoting one of the, well, not quoting, but trying to remember. One
Thinking
of the
back
scenes.
to the scene?
Yeah, there you go.
When he got in the water,
Not that one, but there's this girl like in a room, and he asked for a mirror right above.
yeah.
that's the very first
the very
scene
beginning.
when he's doing the first exorcism.
Yeah, and you see like the demon like trying to claw its way out through the girl's neck or something, and then you just see it like land on the mirror.
Do you guys
have,
believe in that?
like
Possessions?
exorcisms?
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh,
but I mean,
possessions? I believe in
there's
possessions.
been like actual like recorded exorcisms done.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like
Like the
people are
Exorcist
faking that
movie is
shit.
supposed to be like based
Based
on
on
real.
Yeah, it's based.
And like for her, like to be like,
That
Yo,
is true.
and when you
That's
see
true.
like all the and the deeper voices, oh man,
and like the
fuck
different
that.
languages that it like it speaks.
Dude, if I was a priest and I hear a demon speaking to me, I'm like, fuck this.
What hope do you have after that? Like for life?
Like, okay, let's say I'm a priest. I've gone to
Preschool?
priest school without molesting any children. I'm a good priest. I'm a good priest.
Because I went to preschool.
So it's a priest.
Wait, hold on.
I went to preschool.
So if you're a priest and you go to preschool, little suspect.
Yeah, that's a little
You go,
suspect,
you
for
go
sure.
to convent.
Little suspect.
Yeah.
That's for the girls, though, I think.
Yeah, that is for the girls.
Yeah.
But hey, maybe
Anyway,
if you're a priest,
you're going
not-
to a school for the priest.
Yes. I went into priesthood.
This just makes so bad.
Okay. I went to priesthood.
Anyways.
Okay. I'm a priest. You know, I'm being trained in exorcism or whatever. And
You make this sound like it's a job, but it's just so weird to talk
Yeah.
about it like that.
yo, imagine you're at your first exorcism. This person's like throwing up, talking like
Lying.
a legion of men.
Yo, that was really
that was
good.
actually pretty
That
good.
was actually really. Holy crap! I think Juan might be possessed.
Yo, and I'm trying to cast it. You know, I'm bringing out Jesus on the
You
cross.
take out the
Power of God
Pokeballs?
compels you.
You take out the Pokeballs. I'm trying to catch it.
my trap card. Different, not Pokeballs. Yu-Gi-Oh.
Try to catch him. You know, like
Yo, and then this thing is just starts like laughing at you, like you have no power over me.
like you're a joke.
Just beat the shit out of it. Like,
what,
yeah.
what if it's a woman?
I know. I'm joking. Like,
No, I
you're
know.
not supposed. I'm pretty
I
sure
want-
that's the first thing that priest school tells you not to do.
I wonder if they have pictures, like recorded pictures of like the exorcist systems that they did like back in the day. You know, because nowadays you don't really hear that much about exorcists.
Yeah.
like it being done to like.
And I feel
The
like
general
nowadays,
public.
with the ease that we have in technology to record, I feel like there should be a ton.
Like
Don't you think that maybe that means that those things have been
World
faked? With a little editing, you can change the voice. You can do a little effects. Now that people can actually take those videos and review them and say, "Oh, let me see if this is real."
I mean, back then
Maybe that's why you don't see them, because people can't really fake them and get away with it.
like the Warren family, they have like
Oh, I heard of
recorded
that.
stuff,
I
like
heard of that.
because they're the family that The Conjuring was based on because of Annabelle.
But you know they make money off of that, so how can you really believe them?
Exactly, like. Did they have cameras? I mean, I'm sure they
Now,
had
if there's any
cameras
demons
back there.
listening to this is not an invitation to prove us wrong.
Yeah.
I just
No.
want to point that out. We're just having an open debate. I still
Like for
respect
example,
y'all.
like the Witch of Bel Air.
The Blair Witch Project. Will Smith. Okay.
We might have an entanglement around here.
In North Philadelphia.
Oh man, that witch, the one not from Hollywood Bel Air, but the Blair Witch,
The Blair Witch.
The Blair Witch.
Yo, I saw that movie.
Yo, like
That
at
was
the
scary.
end, like when like she literally was screaming like her friend, like his friend, whatever, and then like he's just standing there and then like
Yo, do you believe in witches?
yeah, I mean dark magic.
I mean, if you believe in demons, you have room to believe in
Yeah.
all other things.
And juju, like what's it called?
Juju. Voodoo?
Yo, what's wrong with me today?
It's juju.
Yo, what is wrong with me today?
Anybody practice juju out there? Because I like an explanation as to what juju is.
Someone did juju on me.
This man said, and juju. Voodoo is real.
No, but it's bad juju too.
It's like
People say,
Santeria.
no, people say bad juju.
Yeah, but that's like slang.
Yeah, okay, voodoo, whatever, fuck it. Like voodoo is like dark magic.
Yo, how about those dolls that you like
That's a voodoo doll.
That's a voodoo. That
pin the needles
that-
on?
that's a
Just to
a voodoo doll.
if anybody was questioning my hand movement on the video.
Technically, he's pointing a needle at a.
At a
imaginary juju doll.
Jesus, y'all gonna get cursed for being disrespectful. I've been afraid of that. Like, so, there was, I think, one of the members at the credit union is I'm gonna say is a priest for one of those religions.
You went to preschool?
Either voodoo or I forgot what the name of the Haitian one is. I think it's also voodoo. I think they both practice voodoo because I think he tattooed his eyes are all black. And he wears like all
How did you guys hire this guy?
No. He came in as he doesn't work. You know that I'd be the one that hires somebody like that.
I'm sorry, like first thing, like just like full on tattoo eyes, like
Excuse me,
whoa.
are your eyes all black?
But
Can you see the money?
He came in as a member, and that's how his eyes were. And he was, you know how they wear all their very peculiar jewelry.
Yeah.
That isn't really jewelry, but sometimes it's like
pendants.
not just that,
Like
but
the shrinked
No,
heads.
hold on, but I just want to understand.
yeah, but it wasn't a shrink head.
So
a
his,
shrunk.
his eyes, like the white part,
They were black.
was all black.
The whole
Yeah.
thing was black.
Oh,
His
fuck
full
that.
eye was black, and that's the thing that I was like, I try to be. I was very professional. I just talked to him like normal, but in my head, I'm like, yo, do not be mean to this guy, because I guarantee you that if you piss him off, you're gonna die. He's gonna put some curse on me. And so I was like, I'm gonna be the nicest person that there can be. I'm not gonna judge.
How did he say hi? What was your pitch?
Would you
Okay.
like?
Hi.
Would you like to look at the vault?
We're giving away cash today. Like this never happened.
You are 100.
It just happens to be today. It happens to be you. Would you like to go in there?
Yeah, I was super nice because it's like you don't know, dude. I mean, I'm gonna say I don't believe in that stuff, but I believe in that stuff. So I'd rather not mess with it.
Yeah, no,
that's
that's
what it comes down
stuff.
to.
I would, yeah, no, I would stay away from that. Yeah, so
Witches and
voodoo and juju,
Warlocks.
warlocks.
That would be
like
the equivalent. in
The
men.
evil,
Like Harry
yeah,
Potter?
the evil. No, wizards are good. Warlocks.
Oh, you mean like
are
Voldemort?
bad. He was still a wizard. He was just a bad wizard.
Warlock.
I think warlocks are just like really old. I don't know.
Voldemort.
I don't know. I'm a geek and I don't know this.
He who should not be named.
No, just say Voldemort. No-nos.
Yeah, no, like
He's the opposite of me.
Yeah, your nose is huge, motherfucker. I don't know how you kiss girls with that shit.
oh god,
I don't know either.
it's like
It just springs back. Bing. Smack him in the face with it.
if any girls are out there watching, just be ready and prepare. Might poke your eye out. Wink, wink.
All right.
I feel like this is a good spot to stop.
Yeah, I think we kind of covered it.
We covered it and we're getting away from it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very, very
Fast.
far away from it.
So thank you so much for listening, guys. Please, 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 with the cherry on top, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like.
Comment.
Leave us a comment.
Yo, if you had any paranormal activity stories, please share it.
Yeah, leave it down below. And on any of the podcast applications, leave us a rating and a review if you like what you guys heard.
And do not, absolutely, do not forget to share.
Peace.